Hello, good morning, children. Yesterday we started with lesson number 13, sharing our feelings. Today we are going to continue with the same lesson. So, open textbook page number 91 and we will start reading the lesson. Blindfold. Blindfold any one child in the group. One by one, the other children come to him or her quietly. The child who is blindfolded has to guess who the other child is by touching him or her. Take care not to make any sound. Do you know why? The same way, one by one, blindfold all the other children. Each one has to try and guess by touching who the other children are. So, children, we are not able to play this game as we are not there in the school. But when we blindfold, we all play this game. The children come and touch us. Then we have to recognize who that person is. So, those who are our friends or those who make a little sound, we can recognize them very easily by the touch, by the sound, by their voice. We come to know that which is that person who is touching us. But if the person is unknown, we will not be able to recognize that person. So, this game we cannot play because we are not there in the school. So, let's move ahead. There are special ways of reading and writing for the people who cannot see. It is called braille. It is written on a thick paper by making row of raised points, that is dots, with pointed tool. Braille is read by running the fingers on the raised dot. Let us see whether it is difficult or easy to recognize the shape without seeing. Take a sheet of sandpaper, make a shape on it by pressing a piece of thick wood or thick thread in it. Then ask your friends to close his or her eyes and identify the shape by running his or her fingers on the sheet. Ask your friend was it easy or difficult? Ask your friend to make a shape on sandpaper in the similar way. Now you identify it by feeling with your fingers. Take a thick piece of paper, make an outline on the paper with the help of compass or a needle, make dots at the short distance. Now draw an outline. You can see that the paper raised on the other side. Now ask your friend to close your eyes and feel with the finger and tell what you have outlined. Isn't it difficult? Think about how people who cannot see are able to read. So, children, what you have to do is take a thick paper and poke it with a sharp wood or a needle and draw the picture of any animal. For example, here in this picture we can see the picture of elephant. So draw the picture of an elephant and poke the picture with the help of a needle. Take help of your parents. Then turn the page and touch the picture, and you will be able to recognize the picture of the particular animal. For example, it is elephant over here. So when you touch with fingers, you can feel only the dots. So with the help of those dots, you have to recognize it is the picture of which animal. So it is a very difficult job. So people who cannot see read these types of books, which are called as braille. They are pointed dots on the paper. So they touch the book and they read with the help of their finger. With the help of their finger. Let us learn about Braille. You have seen that Ravi Bhaiya reads special types of books. How were these books made? Who first thought of these books? Let us find it out. So this is the Braille script. You can see in the picture A. You can see 6 small dots and 1 dot is big. So this is A. B is having 2 dots. C is having 2 dots but in a different way. D is having 3 dots. E is having 2 dots. So this script is called as Braille script. So we will study how this script was invented. Louis Braille belonged to France. One day When he was 3 years old, he was playing with his father's tool. Suddenly a pointed tool hurt his eyes. He lost his eyesight. He had keen interest in studies. He did not give up. He kept on thinking of different ways to read and write. Finally, he found a way, reading by touching and feeling. This way of reading later came to be known as the Braille script. So, this is the story of a boy named Louis Braille. So, here I have given the picture of Louis Braille. When he was a small boy of 3 years, he lost his eyesight. Means first he could see, but now he hurt his eye and he cannot see. But he was very interested in studies, so he invented this script. So the name of the person who invented Braille script is called as Louis Braille. So you can see how he has made the Braille script. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A to Z. You can see that there are 6 dots and each picture has different dots which are big. So when we touch alphabet A, there is only one big raised dot. So we have to say A. But when we see 2 dots in a row, that is a straight line, B. So this is how he made different alphabets, and the blind people read by the sense of touching these dots. In this type of script, the row of raised dots are made on thick paper. Because these dots are raised, they can be read by running fingers on them. This script is based on 6 points. The Braille script has undergone many changes in these days. This has made reading and writing simpler. Braille can now also be written using computer. So when you touch these dots, then you can read. But before that, you have to know how to use this Braille script. You can also use this script by computer. Now there are some changes and improvement made in the script, but this script was invented by Louis Braille, who belonged to France. So when we run the fingers on this script, we come to know about the different letters, and this is how the blind people are able to read. So children, with this we have completed lesson number 13. Question answers and hard words will be given on WhatsApp group. Bye.